Hi everyone, it's Lisa with Pampered Chef. Today I'm coming to you as Thelma. Yeah, there's a Louise, there's a whole story behind that. But right now I'm making deviled eggs. So I'm gonna use jalapeno and maraschino cherries. And sorry, I just put my face lotion on so I'm kind of shiny, but it's real life. That's what it's all about. I don't go and get all my makeup all on and come over here and go live because I'm in my kitchen. I'm getting ready for the day just like you would be. So I want to show you what I'm doing. So this recipe is something that I found from Taste of Homes, and it is one of those crazy concoctions that I saw it in the magazine when I was looking at it. I mentioned it to my husband. He said it sounded amazing. We tried it and it was really good. So you use the maraschino cherries and a jalapeno in your deviled eggs. And believe it or not, it makes like quite a contradiction taste, but it is so good. So I wanted to come on because I'm going to use my manual food processor. I am going to throw some things into here and I'm going to let this do the work. For part of my recipe. It's just easier. I don't mind, you know, a little bit of work, but when I can have a tool like this that can help me, because this is going to chop everything up really nice right inside here. Hey Scott, hey Karen, how's everybody doing? So right now I'm going to attack this jalapeno, so I got to be careful. I'm going to take all the seeds out of it, and it calls for it to be finely chopped. So I'm just going to add it to the manual food processor and just get, wow, this thing is full of seeds. And just, you know, get rid of, chop it right down to nothing. So I'm going to pop these babies out of here. So I know if you're not a fan of jalapenos, you can simply, you know, remove the seed and only put a little bit in. It calls for 1, and it's not too spicy. It's you know, you're adding in mayonnaise and Dijon mustard, so you're adding in quite a bit of other things with it. Wow, at least this inside is really stuck here. So you know, another thing you can do is you can use gloves if you're, you know, really sensitive. Some people have allergies, like a skin irritation to certain foods, and I know that they have to use gloves when they're working with it. I don't really have any problem. Food is my friend. I mean, I'm sure there's a few things that I probably shouldn't eat that I eat, make me feel yucky. I'm trying to be better. So this is probably one of the things. The maraschino cherries, an alternative would be great to find something that doesn't have quite the dye in it that these do. So that's something I was thinking about, because I sent my husband to the store to get the things, because of course it's something he decided on late last night that he wanted me to make. Hi Brenda. So it's really cool. It's Taste of Homes. I posted it on my group, I think this morning, saying I was going to make these today, and it's really cool. This is the jalapeno going into the manual food processor with my celery and my maraschino cherries. And it's just kind of funny because this is like a holiday thing. It was like the red and the green, and it came out as a seasonal thing, and it's turned into a favorite. If my husband can get me to make it anytime, he will. So let me just wash this jalapeno off my hands. I apologize for stepping away from the camera. I hope everybody's having a great day. I want you to know that I'm so glad that you're hanging out with me in my kitchen as I get ready to go over to my son's house. He's got some fireworks that he's going to do, so we're going to be playing, I'm sure, in the pool with the kids. So I just line this part up. There's a blade inside, so I just have to line the contraption up. And then you push down it. So this is great when you're stressed out. You're going to want this. And you can control how fine or how minced or just chunky that you want it. So you can make salsa right in this thing, and it has a lid. Guacamole, you do that too. Okay. Oh, it looks so pretty. So that's everything finely chopped, and I got rid of, oh, all of that stress, and I got some extra muscles too. Happy 4th to you too, Brenda. I hope you're having a great day. I'm working on some deviled eggs, so I'm gonna throw some of my goodness into this bowl, because this is where we are going to put everything together. And then I'm actually going to use my Easy Accent decorator to do my deviled eggs, because it's actually, once I feed everything into this tube, and then I can just squirt them right into my, my whites of my eggs. So it makes it really easy. We're doing corn on the cob. My husband already made potato salad. He makes a potato salad with apples in it. It's very good. So I let him do his thing, and now he's out mowing the lawn. And I am in here getting my eggs ready. This was a last night request. So he had to go to the store this morning to get all the things. And I was just talking about trying to find an alternative to the Maraschino Cherries that wouldn't have the dye in it. So we're trying to be more cautious about what we're putting in our body. So I think that would be good. All right, so we're gonna put in here the yolks, the mayonnaise, the celery, pickles. So I've got sweet relish, called for sweet pickles, chopped sweet pickles. That's relish to me. So we need, let's see, I need 3 tablespoons. So you've got quite a contradiction of your heat and your, I couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3. And you've got a contradiction. I was thinking about the contradiction between the heat with the jalapenos, and then you've got the sweet cherries, and you've also got some relish in there. So it makes quite a good combination, that's for sure. Okay, so now we need 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Okay, so what's everybody eating today? Tell me, what are you eating? So I don't remember. I think we're having hamburgers, of course, probably some brats and something like that. My mayonnaise. These are the really cool. These are all measuring cups, all measured. So you can just like squeeze it out and put it into your bowl, or you turn it upside down for liquid side. So it's kind of cool. I've got every size of these. Course, right? Pampered Chef, I get a lot of things that I can earn while I'm doing what I love, sharing recipes with everybody. I have the chance to, you know, earn products that they send. So I just earned in June, I just earned products for the fall, which is really cool. So I'll get all those delivered to my door before, probably in the first part of August, so we can play around with them a little bit, and then they come out and open to everybody else on September 1st. So that's a really fun thing that I love, because you know I'm always in my kitchen. I'm always doing something. I'm always cooking something. So 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. It's smoked paprika. We were just talking about this. I probably don't even have 1/2 teaspoon. I added this to the list, to our shopping list, because he put it some on the potato salad. And then 1/4 teaspoon of chipotle peppers. So here's another heat item. So 1/4, I'm probably going to do an 1/8, just because we're not really high on heat. We like it, but we're not good. We don't want to be set on fire. So the only thing left I have is, it's supposed to be black sesame seeds, and I couldn't find them, so I just got regular ones, because you know what? It is what it is, right? It's still gonna look cool, but I think like when you do the egg and you squirt in the devil stuff, and then you put the cherry in the egg, and then you sprinkle them with the black pepper seeds, that's where you're getting that contradiction, and it just looks really cool. So the white ones look cool too. Who cares? They're just yummy. Like I have to get these done in the fridge, and I know my husband's gonna come in and want to taste them. He's out doing the lawn, so. And this is the mix and chop, which is great for mashing and smashing, but then it's also great for mixing. It's got these beveled edges in here. And don't stress out, it goes right in the dishwasher. If you get any food that are in the beveled edges, you just use your cleaning brush, get it out, and throw it in the dishwasher. Easy peasy. So I just want to make sure everything is all mixed together, and it's looking really good. So you can see it's all different colors, and now the fun part is going to be putting this into my easy accent decorator. Oh, there's some egg. So there's some yolk that was stuck right in here. So that is going to get smashed. I guess I was supposed to smash the yolks up before I stuck everything else in there, but I just kind of get excited, and sometimes I skip steps, and you know, that's kind of why it's called Pampered Not Perfect, because we're not perfect. That's just like, you know, everyone in real life. You know, I make recipes and sometimes I forget like an ingredient, and I just get busy or sidetracked, or the dogs start barking or something's going on. So here's the easy accent decorator, and I'm getting ready to put my filling into my eggs. And this comes with a bunch of different attachments. This is a fun thing to play with like cupcakes. And I'll show them to you. So you've got a bunch of different ones. They're all different kind of decorative. There's a larger one. This one's a small. This one's got a beveled side. It's kind of in a moon. That one's just to a point. And then you've got one that's smaller. So I'm gonna probably use the largest one because I wanna make sure all my chunks and goodness is gonna come through, even though it's really not all that chunky. Oops. All right, so you've got the end to put this on, and then there's an arrow. So that's the part that this top part is that arrow is gonna match up with that arrow. Because I've tried to put it together the wrong way and it doesn't let you. Just saying. So on it goes, and now we're going to fill it up. Oh, did you see that epic fail? Sometimes things happen, and then I'm just gonna put my finger at the bottom, because as I put this through, it's gonna just kind of run through, because I have it on it's the largest tip. I'm gonna try to get as much in here as I can. So this is a really fun thing, like I said, to decorate cupcakes with, but it's really great to make you know, look at my eggs are gonna look fancy. Fancy, I say. I probably put too much. So then you line it up and turn it. And you gotta get it right on. And I sometimes struggle with this, trying to hold the bottom. Come on. Or there could be egg in there that's getting in the way. Well, like I said, I have too much in there. Oh, yeah, see? Oh, and I got it going on sideways. Hang on. There we go. And it's smushing out the end. Okay. All right. It's kind of messy, but I've got my insulated, this is a serving dish, and I'm just gonna put these eggs right in here. These are frozen partitions on the bottom. This part comes out, so this is great for an ice cream cake. So these go right in your freezer. Then when you're ready to use it, you take it out, you put the insert in, and then you put your eggs in here, or your ice cream cake. I made a really cool ice cream cake for my granddaughter's birthday party. We made it with cookies and cream, ice cream, and I just did the smashed Oreos. I put Oreos on the bottom, and it was really, really fun. It was something different. It was homemade. So this is a great way. These are gonna go right in the car and travel with us over to my son's house. It's not that far, but, and I could use a few more eggs in here, but this is 24 eggs. Plus I had a couple that just didn't make it through. You know how you get those ones that, so I might be able to use those. Somebody will eat them, right? Somebody will grab it. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna turn you down. I hope everybody's having a fabulous day. I'm gonna put my eggs. I'm making sweet and savory deviled eggs, and I've got my mixture all ready to go, and I'm gonna put them into my eggs. And once I put my finger off this, it's gonna probably start oozing out. Ooh, see? It's coming out. So you just squeeze it a little bit. This is great to decorate cupcakes. If you do cakes, you have control over your frosting. I use it when I make, I've got a little spot where it's thicker. I use it when I'm making my gingerbread houses. So I use the frosting to glue them together, and this is a great way to distribute the frosting, aka / glue. So I found it was just an easy way to do it. So look at how easy and quick you're filling the eggs. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna need more stuff. So you just open it back up, pull this out, and then you're gonna wanna push this down or all the way, the plunger all the way out. And I'm gonna add more stuffing, more egg goop. So this is jalapenos and maraschino cherries, sweet relish or pickles, Dijon mustard, mayonnaise, salt and pepper, smoked paprika. It's got a chipotle, little bit of a chipotle spice that you put in it, so it could have a little bit extra heat. I usually knock that down a little bit because we're not all about the heat. We want to be able to, you know, feel okay tomorrow. So the jalapeno, I did not put any of the seeds in. I removed all the seeds, and I finely chopped it with the celery. And then I got it ready, and now we're going to finish filling up the egg wells and into the fridge this is going to go. And then when it's time to go, all I have to do is grab my eggs, and we're going to be ready to go. So I'm just going to finish filling my wells, and I won't throw this stuffing away because my husband will come in when he's done mowing the lawn and he will just eat it. So I can go back through any of the ones that I didn't quite get a lot. Sometimes I'll put more in just to distribute it out because you want to make them so yummy, right? This is this was like a holiday thing that we picked up in Taste of Home's recipe magazine, and I said, oh, this is crazy. Can you imagine jalapenos, maraschino cherries, and deviled eggs? Of course, my husband was like, oh, we're trying that. I bet you it's good. And of course it was. So here I am. He had a thought last night, hey, you need to make some deviled eggs with the cherries and the jalapeno. So here we go. I hope everybody has a fabulous 4th of July. Thank you for watching. You can check out the recipe. I posted it earlier. Thanks, everyone.